Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Brad Miller is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate, Carlos Ojeda, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Ojeda.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Hit swung on and missed the throw. Tagged there by Reyes, and he is out at second base.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still 1-2. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Duffy brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Duffy, the runner at first with two gone. Hard hit ball to second. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the one. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jose De Leon gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, it's been a rough go for this guy, Matt, in his last three starts. Last three starts, he's taken the loss in all three, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Striding in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting second, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, number 43 on the year for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Aside from the hitting streak, he also sits atop the batting average rankings. If he keeps this up, he'll be the odds-on favorite to win a batting title.
Matty, he certainly caught fire at the right time, and if he continues this streak and the way he's been swinging the bat, giving himself a chance, every time he steps to the plate, he gives himself a chance. Not too many people can lay their head on the pillow at night and win it, say they're a batting champion. He's got an opportunity to accomplish that.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. Aside from the hitting streak, he also sits atop the batting average rankings. If he keeps this up, he'll be the odds-on favorite to win a batting title.
Matty, he certainly caught fire at the right time, and if he continues this streak and the way he's been swinging the bat, giving himself a chance, every time he steps to the plate, he gives himself a chance. Not too many people can lay their head on the pillow at night and win it, say they're a batting champion. He's got an opportunity to accomplish that.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brad Miller. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Miller leads off second with nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. Carlos Gomez will be next. Three 3-0 pitch on its way. There's a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting 7, right fielder.
Here's Carlos Gomez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. Hey, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Up next for the Rays, number 1. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Carlos Ojeda, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. It's there. He got him. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Popped high in the air. And there's your first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brendan Drury. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes on 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Check swing grounder to the right side. To his left, Ojeda on to first, and there are 2 down.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he fouls this one off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike now to Bird. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Kiermaier on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And not in time as the run scores.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. And, oh, that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 New York. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. One out, nobody on. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Reyes over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail in this one, 3-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight
tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Aside from the hitting streak, he also sits atop the batting average rankings. If he keeps this up, he'll be the odds-on favorite to win a batting title.
Matty, he certainly caught fire at the right time, and if he continues this streak and the way he's been swinging the bat, giving himself a chance. Every time he steps to the plate, he gives himself a chance. Not too many people can lay their head on the pillow at night and win it, say they're a batting champion. He's got an opportunity to accomplish that.
And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Aside from the hitting streak, the other story surrounding him is his contention in the batting race. If the streak continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see him climb into the lead.
Oh, absolutely. He's caught fire at the right time, and he's staring down these leaders, and they see him coming. Every day they're checking the box score, wondering how many hits he's getting on a nightly basis.
That's wide, 2-0. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2. Aside from the hitting streak, the other story surrounding him is his contention in the batting race. If the streak continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see him climb into the lead.
Oh, absolutely. He's caught fire at the right time, and he's staring down these leaders, and they see him coming. Every day they're checking the box score, wondering how many hits he's getting on a nightly basis.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First offering on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Right side. There's one on to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 5-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brad Miller, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The 1-0. He's a heater in there for a strike. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Gomez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Rick Bird. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Is taken but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Settling in now, Jose Reyes. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball one. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ojeda ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Now at the plate, Jack Pike. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Now it's 1-2.
Missed with a slider. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, number 1. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Digging in once again, Carlos Ojeda. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So with that, the top of the fifth is still alive. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground is short. Right there is Reyes. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 2-0. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a slider.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Aside from the hitting streak, the other story surrounding him is his contention in the batting race. If the streak continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see him climb into the lead.
Oh, absolutely. He's caught fire at the right time, and he's staring down these leaders, and they see him coming. Every day they're checking the box score, wondering how many hits he's getting on a nightly basis.
Duffy is there, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Through 5 innings, and it's all New York, 6-0 Yanks. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in once again, Brad Miller, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still find themselves down 6-0. Matt Andrees gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's faced Matt Andrees previously. Comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Duffy into shallow left. He's there and records the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gomez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Greg Bird. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike three. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, Carlos Gomez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher, number
At the plate, Jack Pike, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. This one's down to third. Andujar's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 1.
Into the box now, number 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Carlos Ojeda. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now to the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 now to Reyes. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Center fielder,
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. A 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. There's ball 4.
now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He's faced Matt Andrees previously. He's got 8 hits in 16 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. He's set and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. Ellsbury over at second. Judge at first. One gone. Hit hard down the line. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
So 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 2 outs here with a runner at third. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It is now 9-0. Benito Velez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Benito Velez.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Matt Duffy will be next. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in now, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And he takes strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Brad Miller, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Kiermaier is off at first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Rays strand just the 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Designated hitter, Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan.
What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Brandon Drury will bat next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way down the third baseline. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
Stepping up now, Greg Bird. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
1-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ball even at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Now in the box, Jose Reyes. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. One out and a runner on third. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. In the air, out to right. On the move is Gomez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 10, the Rays nothing. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Softly hit out to short. But there to flag it down is the shortstop Reyes, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long. Here's Carlos Gomez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The catcher, number 14, Jack Pike.
Stepping in, Jack Pike. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence.
And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. New York with their 80th win to pace the division. Luis Severino hangs win number 11 on his line, striking out 12 in the process. Jose De Leon permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.